Good morning, beautiful. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing good. I really am, even though I look like I'm doing really bad. My eyes are puffy and swollen. I must have bawled. I cried for like a couple hours in the tub last night. I totally got just wrecked by God's love. My daughter Isabella came in it was really late. It was like midnight, and to kiss me goodnight. And she's like, "Mom," she was alarmed because I was crying so hard. And she's like, "What's the matter?" And I'm like, "It's a good cry, honey. It's a cleansing cry. It's a healing cry." So I'm practicing what I preach to you. Remember, I said how surrender is a tool of transformation. We need to surrender every day. So is running into his presence to release pain, because what? Life happens. Life happens, and injuries and wounds. And not only do we get wounded, we wound people. Hurt people hurt people. And but God wants us whole. He wants shalom, right? And so I'm going to keep talking about whole, hope to the hurting heart. And so, like what happened last night, I kind of got blindsided. I wasn't prepared for it. But I'm practicing, again, what I preach. And I run to his presence with the pain. And part of the poem, we only got the first line. It says, "Run to me, I'll hold you close, curing your heart's ache. And with my tender knowing touch, I'll sew up every break." It's just the first stanza. I'm going to talk about the fact that he's the cure. He's the cure. Jesus is the cure for your heart's ache. And that is such good news, because when you're cured, you know what it means? There's no evidence of the sickness, the ailment, the wrong, the hurt. There's no evidence left. And see, what we do is we numb it. We use substitutes, so many substitutes, to mask and numb the pain. But all it is, it's like a evil boomerang is what it is. So you're using a substitute, and it goes out, and then it comes back with twice the force and smacks you in the face the next day, because it just masks it. And not only that, it exasperates it. It adds to the pain. Substitutes, that's all they are. They're just a lie from the enemy. But when you go to the real thing, he's the real thing, not Coca-Cola. Jesus is the real thing. He's the cure. And there's no evidence. There's no oozing. There's no bleeding out. It's so good. He's so good. So he's the cure. And I'm going to keep this short today. But I stumbled upon, I'm going to read it in Zechariah. It's a book in the Old Testament, and it's famous because there's a lot of messianic prophecies in there. Like over 330 prophecies were this is just a supernatural book. The Bible is a supernatural book. It's alive, it's living, it's active, it's powerful. And in Zechariah chapter 9, it foretells hundreds and hundreds of years before it happens. It says, "Look, your king is coming to you. He is righteous and victorious. He is humble, riding on a donkey, riding on a donkey's colt." Read that. It's exactly what happened. He came into Jerusalem riding on that young colt. Amazing. Anyways, you go further down, and talks about the covenant he makes, sealed with blood. And this is what I want to tell you. In chapter 9, verse 12. You ready for this? It's good. It's good. "Come back to the place of safety." Remember, Shalom is safe and sound. His arms are safe and sound. "All you prisoners of hope." Woohoo! That's a good thing, to be held captive by hope. Listen to this. "I promise you this very day that I will repay 2 blessings for each of your troubles." Is that not amazing? So you don't need to do spiritual gymnastics. You don't need to quote the Bible upside down and inside out. You just need to believe it and say yes. Say yes. I lay hold of that. Say yes to Yeshua today. I love you. You're amazing. I got a couple more hours before the kids get home. I'm going back to crying. It's a good thing. It's a healthy thing. I'm going to lay my head on his chest like I told you, and I'm going to just listen to that steady heartbeat of love. Oh, how he loves you. I love you. You're amazing. Love somebody well. You will change the world. Shalom.